How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. So today we're going to be going over the Beez Combat Systems pack covers, at least these Predator-ghillies. So how well have they performed? I did a video on this a little while ago, but now we're several months, very many months deep into me utilizing this in environments like this, operational environments for the military. How well do they perform, and what do I like and what don't I like about them? So let's dive into it. All right, so of course it's a pretty, I guess, simple concept of concealing your pack or camouflaging your pack, but the way that Beez Combat Systems has done it has made it durable, lightweight, and reasonably affordable in my opinion. So it's pretty nice of a setup. Now they make different sizes of this, of course, but the whole objective is to cover up packs. Even if your pack is already camouflaged, it still has very rigid, shapes to it. Even a backpack does. It comes off the shoulders, right, or your head, and it goes down to this lump. Now the intent was to break that outline up like any type of real camouflage. Now the cool thing about it is it expands out. Now this is their large, so this will accommodate a very large pack, up to 80 liters almost is what I can get this thing. This is an 80-liter pack from Hyperlite Mountain Gear. As you can see, it is not camouflage, which is one of the reasons why I did this. Because if I am utilizing this as my bug out bag, specifically, is what I'm using it for, I need something to camouflage it. And this fit the bill, so I've been obviously testing it out and abusing it. Now I've used this also operationally in my military career for multiple different things as well, and training environments. Now, here's a Hyperlite Daybreak pack. I have taken both of these to Tusk and multiple different training environments, and I use the camouflage to great success. Now, another thing that they also have, which I'm just gonna be briefly talking about, is their helmet cover. It does the same thing. I have used this operationally, and it operates on the same exact aspect. I like it pretty decently. I'm probably gonna have a dedicated video for itself, but it's kind of the same concept. But I like this quite a bit. Now, one feature that I would recommend you do is carabiner them down. So these have just a bungee around them, so you can like throw this around, you can adjust it so how large it is. I think this is their medium pack cover. This, I got it in Coyote and put some multicam leaflets on it because you can buy extra ones, and this is a dedicated multicam one. I put some browns in it as well, but the reason behind that is I have lost one of these. I ended up finding it, but out here, and actually not too far away from here, I think it was several miles down the trail that way, different time, several months ago. This got hooked onto a branch and it took it off. Luckily, I found it, and from then on, I was like, oh, I need to put something like a carabiner on this. So if you attach it, right, and then attach this to your pack, it could be anything. You could even use like zip ties or whatever you want. Now, if this thing would get removed from your pack, it's gonna still at least stay attached. Now, that only happened to me once, so maybe it never happened again, but there is a risk. There was a branch that got caught up in this and it took it. Did not tear it though. I have not tore one single thing in this, and they look kind of small, or they're kind of thin and they're lightweight, but surprisingly I have not tore any of these. You actually need like specific trauma shears to kind of cut through this stuff if you want to like modify it and other things like that. But it's pretty cool. So they have extra leaflets too that you can add to it. Like I said, this was full Coyote, and changing to different environments and whatnot, you can change the colors out on it. You can either flip it over too and spray paint it a different color, so you can invert it and go from darker to lighter. They have the snow camouflage ones. I mean, they have a lot of different colors out there, but I do think this is a good superior product, let's say that, especially operating environments like these. You want to break up your outline. This is the way to do it. Now, granted, I've never used any other ghillie system other than this, and it works really good. So I enjoy it. Yeah, it is what it is. I like them. They work pretty well. I don't get any kicks back, so if you buy 10,000 of these things, I won't see any money whatsoever from it. It's just a product that I have been using and I recommend. So Like I said, I've been using them a lot, and they are effective in my opinion, as in my recreational environment and my operational military environment. These are beneficial, and they look very lifelike compared to other just typical camos because how they lay and how they're designed. So, yep, they work. I continue to use them, and it is what it is. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, I'll leave their link in the description box below. Again, I don't receive any kickbacks from that, but they're there and I like it. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, definitely like, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe is a huge help to me, and it's free for you. We have Amazon affiliate links if you're interested in any of the gear and stuff that you see that I am using. I'm normally post it there for your benefit, just to make it easy so you can do a one-click. PayPal, Patreon. My Patreons get to see all this stuff way before YouTube ever does. Sometimes it's pretty close, sometimes it's further out. They get dedicated updates and all kinds of stuff like that, and you can have one-way communication or two-way communication with me specifically, because I know it takes me a little while in the comments because there's a lot of comments and I have a life with my wife and kids, so I tend to kind of brush that off. But for Patreon, yep, I'll talk to you for sure. So other than that, hope you all have a great day.